Hello everyone, we're back with another review slash unboxing. Today we're back to Fate Grand Order stuff. We've got Lancer Scathach or Scathach, depending on which way you play it. In Japanese it's Scathach, in English it's Scathach or Scathach. I don't know. It's a weird pronunciation. I'm so used to hearing Scathach because I watch a lot of the guys who do Fate Grand Order videos, which kind of got me listening to how they say it, and now I keep thinking Scathach, which is the Japanese pronunciation, but I guess it's Irish, I want to say. The Irish pronunciation is Scathach, or Skaha, but the ha sounds like a hawk. I don't know, I'm not Irish, I can't pronounce things. Ignore me. But if you don't know who this character is and you're into Fate, you probably know who Cohan is, or Lancer in Fate Stay Night. He is, this is his teacher. So she resides in the Land of Shadows. There's a lot of lore videos about her that you can go look up. Otaku Daikun, he's a guy who does like a lot of stuff on Fate Grand Order. I've kind of been watching all his videos recently about his servant lore. He's pretty great. I highly recommend him. Here's instructions. But yeah, pretty much she is Ku's teacher and the creator of Gay Bold. So the spear Ku uses, which reverses cause and effect. So, you know, if you thrust something, that would be the cause. The effect would be, hey, it pierces something. But this reverses cause and effect. So the act of thrusting is the effect of someone's heart being pierced. So that's what Gay Bold's Noble Phantasm is, which is pretty cool, honestly. I really like the concept, which Scathach trained Ku and then ended up passing her Gay Bold onto him as her star student, in hopes that he would be able to kill her because she's pretty much immortal. But anyway, let's get more into this. I don't remember like all the little details, but go watch Otaku Daikun's videos. It's really amazing. But yeah, anyway, we've got an extra part here for her Noble Phantasm. We've got the usual base arm thing, and then neck piece, and then the base as usual. Let's get into the figure. All the plastic. How I've missed you. I've also just, if you play Fate Grand Order, I've just finished America, where we get to meet Scathach, which is nice. So I got to actually see a character before doing the unboxing. Honestly, that's probably why I'm doing this unboxing now, because I saw a character and I'm like, huh, you're pretty cool. And then I watched the Otaku Daikun lore video and I was like, okay, yeah, she's next on the list. And of course, if you don't know already, she is what Scotty is going to inhabit. I believe that's what it is, what's going on. Scathach Scotty, which is going to be basically God in Fate Grand Order. Save your Saints Courts for her, because that's what you're going to need next. But here we go. Here she is. Very nice hair, very unique. Very true to her character, of course, as all good small things are. I really like her outfit as well. It's like a kind of like a slim-fitting ninja sort of design, I want to say. Kind of like stealthy, but also kind of cool looking. It's got like bits of armor as well, but kind of also has a bit of a dress thing going on. It's really neat. I like her look, for sure. I understand why she is so many people's waifu now. One thing I do regret is, though, I bought this from that guy who said he'd beat Ami's prices, which, great on him. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. But way back when, I was debating on buying Scathach from EB Games because they had a sale and she was like $30, and I was like, oh, I'm not really into Fate. I won't really get it. There's no point in wasting $30. Damn you, past me. Why didn't you do it? You should have done it. But I have learned my lesson. If anything goes on sale, I will just buy it on impulse. But anyway, here is the usual shouting face. Let's get on a zoom so we can get a focus. Here we go. So the usual shouting face that is on like everything with a weapon. I wonder like how long it takes to make one of those faces. It must be pretty easy. And then we've got just kind of like a generic smile, but she's looking off to the right. Alright. Let's get open these guys. Where's the loose bit? There we go. And focus. And... come on, plastic. Oh, satisfying. There we go. Okay, so this is her activating her noble phantasm, I believe. So the idea is her spears, since she's given away Gaybolg to Cohan, this is a Gaybolg alternative. So they're not as powerful as Gaybolg, but kind of do the same thing anyway. They were like the failed prototypes. I believe she made Gaybolg from some kind of sea monster, which is what is Cohan's Altar's armor and stuff. If you've seen that, that kind of looks like a dragon dinosaur thingamabob. But yeah, she essentially hits with one spear and then throws the other spear. And that is her noble phantasm. Alright, so here is her Gaybolg alternatives. So we've got the first one, which is kind of more like a traditional spear, kind of pike looking thing. It's got cross design to it as well, going on. As well as its handle is more like the usual Gaybolg that we're used to. I really wish we had a Ku Nendoroid. I don't know why they haven't done it already. And then this one is just like a plain Gaybolg with no kind of fancy cross and just a regular spear tip. Alright, and then we've got, of course, a couple of arms and legs to pose her in different ways. I won't show off each individual one because it's not too exciting, but let us get on to some poses. Alright, here is our first pose. She's just kind of holding one of the Gaybolg alternatives here and kind of smiling. It's nothing too fancy. All that we really did was change out one of the arm parts, put a hand on that holds things, and that's about it. I want to say on the Gaybolg itself here, there's kind of like a flatter bit. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Sorry, Scathach, I need two hands for this. Oh, come on, there we go. So there's kind of more of a flatter part in the middle here. Kind of like here-ish, compared to the crazier designs further on, specifically here, which I reckon that's where you're supposed to hold it, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, let's move on to the next pose, because yeah, this is pretty simple at the end of the day. Alright, moving on. Alright, so here is our next pose. Forgive me because I don't actually have the stand out, but essentially you would put her like this and then kind of use the extra arm bit that's used to hold this up. Just kind of plop this in her hand and there you go, she's kind of throwing her spear out. So this is of course part of her noble phantasm, so this is the spear she'd be throwing after hitting someone with the other one and pinning them down. So very nice. Again, very simple pose. You can use this arm here to kind of like direct where it's gonna go. Look like she's pointing in that direction, sort of a thing. I think they did use a bit of camera trickery when taking the photo to just make it look that much better. But it's an okay pose. I'm not complaining. Looks very akin to what her actual noble phantasm looks like in the game. So that's very nice. But yeah, once again, nothing crazy to say about this pose. So let's move on to our final pose. Okay, no one move a muscle. If you move even the slightest bit, everything will fall apart. Oh god, it's been a while. The Gaybolg do not really fit in her hands at all, so they would keep dropping out, and to get the angles right, in the end I just kind of gave up. I can't get the legs quite right, but I kind of got the body and the feel right, and I think that's all that really matters. It does look really cool, but it is so hard to pose. Oh my god, it is really hard to pose. I'm gonna absolutely take off like 2 points just for posing, because good lord, you should not have it be that difficult to pose anything. Honestly, they should have had the hands just be like every other sword hand, and the gay bulg should split apart so you could just kind of, you know, slide it in through a hole. That would have been so much easier and would have saved so much time, but god damn it, that was a really long time that it took to pose. Heck, it took so long that even Ryder Medusa showed up from Japan, from Mandarake. Thanks, Mandarake. So hey, add that to the list of things if you want to see it. Let me know in the comments down below. But it's a very nice pose. I am so scared of moving because I don't want to ruin anything, so I'm just gonna not too much. This is like a very iconic Scathach pose. Like, if you find her in the game, this is basically her portrait art. Pretty much her overworld kind of talking dialogue sprite thing. But yeah, it's a very nice pose. Alright, but yeah, that's going to do it for that section of the video. Let's get on to review portion. Good lord, 2 points off straight away for your goddamn posing just for this last one. Everything else, crazy easy. This one, really, really difficult because you have to get the hair to put on. Like, if you put the gay bulgs on first, then you've got to put her head on, which kind of moves the gay bulgs so they fall off, so then you've got to put them back on, but fat fingers and tiny holes, it doesn't really work out too well. I need like the machine they use to perform a surgery on a grape, I need that to get this figure right. So 2 points off for that. Let's see, what else is there? Honestly, I think that's about it. I'm just going to take 2 points off just for posing. There aren't too many poses with Scathach, but I think really it's mostly about her design when it comes to this Nendoroid. They nailed it. The outfit looks perfect. It looks exactly what it should be. So I'm really glad with that. I'm realizing now that I'm going to have to clean this at some point, and it's just going to fall apart, and when it does, I'm not putting it back into this pose. Screw that. But yeah, so she gets an 8 out of 10, so pretty good overall. Good luck finding her. She's kind of rare to come by, and if you find her at your local EV Games for $30, don't pass her up. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to go check out that Jean video again if you want to vote on what we do next for next week's video on Monday. Also, probably either before or after this, since it's Xenoblade Day, this should be going up on Friday, so it's Xenoblade Day, I'll do an unboxing on that. I know not everyone's into video games, you're mostly here for the anime stuff, but hey, I'm super into Xenoblade, so maybe check out that video if you haven't already. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like. Comment down below what you want to see next, and subscribe for more Nendoroid content. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. I will catch you guys in the next one. Alright, bye.